So listen, I want to go ahead and talk about this Cassie and Diddy video. So trigger warning. This video shows images of domestic violence and abuse and things of that nature. This video was obtained by CNN. So shout out to the girlies over there at CNN. It's a very unfortunate and sad situation, but we're going to go ahead and react to it. Y'all know Cassie did file a lawsuit claiming that she was abused and, things like that. And I believe they settled. I believe she filed the lawsuit one day and like the next day or 2 days later, they settled, which I was very surprised at how quick it was. But maybe I know why it was so quick, because all of Diddy's shit was about to be exposed, and it's being exposed because I don't think Cassie ever had intentions on really going to of going to court or anything like that. But I think she wanted to do two things. One, she wanted to tell her story. Two, she wanted her money. And three, she wanted to be a whistleblower when it comes to Diddy and his abusive ways. We found out about the freak offs, and we found out, the things that he would make her do sexually, and we found out about the abuse and things like that. And now we actually have evidence of Diddy being abusive. So trigger warning. I don't know how CNN obtained this surveillance footage. You can see, I believe back in 2016, they were in a hotel room in Century City. They say that Cassie had just got a black eye from Diddy in the hotel room. Diddy fell asleep. Cassie then, tried to, make a run for it, right? So she runs out the room, grabs her things, runs out the room with like a hoodie and some sunglasses, I think, on her face. She gets to the elevator in the hallway, presses the button to the elevator, tries to put on her tennis shoes, and then Diddy runs out the hotel room with nothing but like a towel and some socks on, runs up behind Cassie, punches her in the back of the head, drags her down to the ground, grabs her things, kicks her twice, and then tries to drag her back into the hotel room, right? And then they have like some sort of like a scuffle. He's seen like throwing like vases in the hotel room or the hotel hallway. So it's a very interesting situation, a very sad situation, but we're going to go ahead and react. I'm sure you guys have seen it at this point, but I want to go ahead and react to it. All right.
New surveillance footage obtained exclusively by CNN appears to corroborate some of the allegations of abuse against music mogul Sean Diddy Combs. The video, captured on multiple cameras, shows Combs assaulting his then-girlfriend Cassie Ventura in a hallway at a Los Angeles hotel in March.
He was so quick. I mean, when that lady left that hotel room, he had such a sense of urgency. Like he's running up behind her like, oh, no, you don't. No, you don't. Look at him. It's like the devil in human form.
Sean Diddy Combs. The video, captured on multiple cameras, shows Combs assaulting his then-girlfriend Cassie Ventura in a hallway at a Los Angeles hotel in March 2016.
Grabs her things.
A lawsuit filed by Ventura in November last year and settled the next day referenced actions that seem to match those seen in this video. There is no audio. According to the complaint, Combs became extremely intoxicated and punched Miss Ventura in the face, giving her a black eye, which, according to the lawsuit, prompted Ventura to try and leave the hotel room. The surveillance video obtained by CNN begins as she enters the hallway. The complaint says as she exited, Mr. Combs awoke and began screaming at Miss Ventura. He followed her into the hallway of the hotel while yelling at her. The complaint goes on to say he grabbed her and then took glass vases in the hallway and threw them at her. In the surveillance video, Combs can be seen grabbing Ventura and throwing her to the ground. As Ventura lies on the ground, Combs then kicks her twice and attempts to drag her on the floor back to the hotel room. Ventura is seen picking up a hotel phone. Combs seems to walk back to the hotel room, then returns and appears to shove her in a corner. Moments later, he can be seen throwing an object in her direction. According to Ventura's now settled lawsuit, the pair began
as if the punching and the kicking wasn't enough. You gonna throw a glass vases at her? Like, is this man like what is wrong with him?
As Ventura lies on the ground, Combs then kicks her twice and attempts to drag her on the floor back to the hotel room. Ventura is seen picking up a hotel phone. Combs seems to walk back to the hotel room, then...
I mean, he's so enraged. The testosterone is flowing throughout the body, and just hitting on this poor girl.
Returns and appears to shove her in a corner. Moments later, he can be seen throwing an object in her direction. According to Ventura's
He threw that thing like it was a football.
now settled lawsuit, the pair began dating several years after they met in 2005. They parted ways in 2019. Combs' attorney said the decision to settle was in no way an admission of wrongdoing. Ventura declined to comment on the video, but her attorney told CNN the gut-wrenching video has only further confirmed the disturbing and predatory behavior of Mr. Combs. Words cannot express the courage and fortitude that Miss Ventura has shown in coming forward to bring this to light. The video hasn't been seen publicly before and comes on the heels of a series of civil lawsuits alleging Combs' involvement in sex trafficking and sexual abuse. Allegations Combs has repeatedly denied. In a December 2023 statement, Combs responded to the claims in all the lawsuits, saying, "Sickening allegations have been made against me by individuals looking for a quick payday. Let me be absolutely clear. I did not do any of the awful things being alleged."
Oh, you didn't do any of the things. You didn't do any of the things. So you did not hit up on this lady. Well, now we know that you are not credible. Diddy is not credible. You've been caught in a lie. You are an abusive monster. A literal monster. You are everything that these people said that you was. And I'm starting to believe. Well, not that I didn't believe it before. You know, people are adding so much sauce onto everything. They're talking about the parties and what's going on at the parties and the freak offs and things like that. And everybody's coming up with all of these, you know, stories. So it's kind of like you have to filter things and kind of take things, you know, I don't know. I don't believe everything that I read onto the internet. So it's not that I didn't believe. I certainly believe Cassie and everything that she says. But it leads me to believe all of the other crazy allegations and accusations as well. But he's not credible. He's a liar and a monster and an abuser, a woman beater. And I just kind of feel like, is he ever going to step back up to be the chairman over there at the oh no, you know what? They sold that company. They sold Revolt. Somebody bought Revolt from him. He stepped down as like the face of Ciroc and all of these endorsement deals and like, you know, businesses that he was the face of. He stepped down from that, and I don't know if he's ever gonna you know, recover, because not only do you have these lawsuits, but you also, it seems as though the federal government is now involved. Homeland Security is involved. They are investigating you. They have raided your place. You know, so maybe there'll be, you know, criminal charges coming down soon, possibly. Who knows? And then the public, you know, the court of public opinion is definitely not on your side. I mean, you got a lot going on, Brother Love. Brother Love, this is the same man that called himself. Why do y'all think he changed his name? I feel like he had an inkling, or somebody gave him a tip that Cassie was going to come out, which prompted him to change his name to Brother Love. I'm Brotherly Love, and I'm a changed man, and I'm this, that, and the third, and I'm all about love, and I want to do an album about love. I want to give my former bad boy artists their royalties back. I want to do right by the people. I want to give Danny D. Kane $110.15. I want the world to know that I'm a great man. I'm a good man. Meanwhile, everybody from back in the day who was surrounded you, is dead and gone. I wonder why that is. Okay. You know, you can deduce whatever you want with that. And now we have all of these things that are coming out, and it's giving, you was trying to get ahead of the story. You were trying to clean up your image a little bit. You was trying to make your wrongs right, because, you know, karma catches up. He saw that karma was going to catch up, and so he started to change his image and try to make it right with people that he wronged back in the day. But no, nope. Okay, so that was that. Listen, this man is a monster. Let me go ahead to Twitter. I wonder if, I'm not going to even attempt to put this onto the screen. But I want to go ahead and read some tweets. Okay, let's see. Let's read some tweets on X. This is a heartbreaking. Somebody said, Ari Montu said, this is a heartbreaking. This is heartbreaking, and this is what so many women deal with while too many turn their heads away. Del Walker wrote, I never want to see anyone support, promote, or acknowledge or defend this man ever again, ever. Stevie J. Isn't Stevie J all over the internet defending his best friend, Mr. Sean Diddy, brotherly love, Puff Daddy Combs? Stevie J, are you going to go on Instagrams and defend this? Are you going to go on every social media platform and defend what we just saw, what we all just witnessed from back in 2016? Are you going to admit that your friend is a monster? Or do you defend him because you just kind of feel like, you know, that's my homie and he has given me career opportunities and you might be doing some of the same things in your household? I mean, let's see. Rafiq wrote, any man that can do that to a woman is capable of anything. Habiba said, how on earth was this supposed to, how on earth was this suppressed for so long? Extraordinary. I don't know. And it takes a very long time for, you know, what's interesting is the Virginia lady went on to Tasha K. See, Tasha K perpetuates a bunch of bullshit. But listen, sometimes she be having truth tea. And remember, I believe it was like 2018, she had Virginia, who was also a girlfriend of Diddy. I think he has had multiple, he's kind of like Hugh Hefner. I believe he has like multiple women, you know, girlfriends at the same time, right? And she had left Diddy, escape, you know, his wrath, and, you know, went over to Tasha K and basically said that the man beats me until I'm black and blue. And then maybe about a year later, she went back to the man. And that got like no press attention. It got no attention. I don't remember any blogs picking that up. But I'm like, why is nobody talking about the fact that Diddy's girlfriend just admitted, exposed him for being a woman beater, for being an abuser? Nobody's picking it up. No reputable news sources, sites, no blogs, nobody. The T pages, nobody picked that story up. It's still weird. Nobody still, till this day, nobody talks about that story. DSMJ said some cancellations are actually deserved. Main in, says, for those of you who did not believe Cassie all because she settled, I hope you eat your words. Let's see. Somebody wrote, Carol Roth said, this is hard to watch, absolutely gut-wrenching. She's a courageous woman for coming forward, and I pray for her safety and healing. Amen. Moosey wrote, the fact that this is from 2016 shows that they just buried this for Diddy, and now Diddy on the shit list. All bets are off. You telling me no one had this footage in 2016? Give me a break. Anyways, a very sad situation. I am so glad that she is out of that relationship. And, you know, I do agree that she was brave and courageous to go ahead and fire the trigger and finally file that lawsuit against him, because even though she never took it to trial and things like that, and I know there were some people who were, you know, disappointed in that, but what she did, I think, to me, spoke volumes. She was sending off alarms, you know, so that the people would wake up and pay attention to all that this man is doing. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about everything in the comments down below. Very sad situation. What do y'all think is next for Diddy? Let's talk about it. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to create a great day.